I'm not listening, I'm not listening, I'm not listening. It is today's news and Warcraft, blending the general inanity and overall fun of World of Warcraft classics. Seriously, if you haven't played it before, you should give it a try. But it's also with the horrors of today's news. And we do have a whopper today as MSNBC is going on as we speak about whether or not Donald Trump is going to listen to these court rulings. And I hate to tell you this, but I don't think he will. If he receives a direct order from the Supreme Court saying, no, you cannot do this, this is not constitutional, he's not going to care. As I said on Saturday, what are they going to do? Issue another court ruling that he's not going to listen to? Maybe he'll issue a contempt ruling, but a sitting president doesn't normally get jailed. So, plus, he can just pardon himself. It's very clear this is what you people wanted out of the United States in the November election, and that's exactly what you're getting. You're getting somebody now that does not even tolerate, much less respect or follow, the rule of law. Established laws do not matter when you act like a dictator for one day and only on day one. Yeah. This one day seems more like the Groundhog Day movie than anything else, because that day keeps on going into the next and going into the next and going into the next. Let's see if that's going to do it. I'm looking for one more pearl. I'm pearl diving. Yeah, you wanted this. Don't complain now that you got it. So we're going to go until we get one more clam. But this is the result of all of these different courtroom dramas that Donald Trump has been in. I covered these on Saturday because it was, forgive me for being flippant about it, but these court cases are irrelevant because he's not going to listen to them. The courts, the federal and state courts of these United States of America are now irrelevant. And you let that sink in for a minute. Oh, baby, you let that sink in for a minute. When the president doesn't listen to the courts, in essence, nobody's listening to the courts. And I am going to leave you with that little piece. And always remember that. There are certain guides out on the internet, and it talks about how people... never mind. I have one. I just happened to see one of those guides on the internet, and it wasn't for anything terrible. It was for property. It wasn't for, and it was like a World War II era guide for property. You might be able to put two and two together by now. I just don't know, but I am not going to overtly state. Need to put fur fire on there. Hey, you resisted. How dare you? We'll do this last turtle, and then we will call it a day. Third time's the charm. I'm going to record right after this, though, and it's going to be the Druid layout. So stay tuned for that, but I don't think it's going to be up until tonight. And it's only because, oh, another clan. Let's hope for the best. Grrr. Oh well, we'll head back. I'm going to head back to South Shore and fly to Erethy for today's Druid layout because it's just so nice there. So for today's news in Warcraft, this is Nermall. And remember, Donald Trump has made the courts irrelevant. Have a great day and great gaming. Goodbye, everybody.